What's up, nail geeks, and welcome back to another Vapid video. This week totally got ahead of me, so we're just going to do a real quick intro here. This set is inspired by summer road trip collections, and we have a 7-piece set featuring lots of squishy jellies, flakes, and shimmers. So let's dive right into the swatches. First up is Hidden Falls. This is a misty blue jelly with blue, green, purple shifting flakes and a splash of green and silver reflective glitter. So this is an excellent polish to start off the collection, just to give you the most squishy jelly-like vibes. The whole set has this light sort of airy feel to them, and this is the only one that has the reflective glitter to it. This does dry down textured and thirsty per usual with this type of finish. I'm going to suggest going up to 3 coats to maximize your opacity, and finish off with a glossy top coat and a glitter smoothing top coat. P.S. The one I'm using in this video is Vapid's Smooth AF, which is a glitter smoothing top coat that can definitely travel with your pretties on this order. So I think this is lightly packed enough in the reflective glitter department that even in indoor lightings, you're going to see just a touch of a soft twinkle. But to really get that maximized sparkly effect, I would definitely say that you're going to see the most of it in the sunshine. And next up is Give Me Palm Trees. This is described as a deep purple jelly base with magenta, pink, copper, gold shifting flakes. Now this one was the most jelly, the most squishy out of the set for me. And because of its just straight up jelly-like properties, I'm going to suggest going in a little careful with how you apply this one. It is packed full of a variety of sizes of those really pretty iridescent flakes, but because of how jelly and like jello-like it is, this is one of those polishes you're going to see a visible nail line no matter what. So if that bothers you, then I would suggest a color correcting base coat, but this is squishy goodness. So this is intentionally why you would wear a finish like this. You don't want to get any dragging with it because of that squishiness and because of the sheerness of the overall finish. So again, just go in light with those brush strokes and finish off with a good glossy top coat to get that nice squishy looking appearance. And speaking of squishy, we got another squishy finish. This one is Life Watermelon Emoji, described as a watermelon coral base, super jelly, with green, purple, pink shifting flakes and a hint of linear hollow. So this is just really, really cute to me. It reminds me of like the lip smackers finishes back in the 90s. Again, we have very squishy, visible nail line looking stuff here. So again, if that bothers you, these are very versatile in how they can be worn as creams. P.S. We're going to have the Will It Topper segment at the end of the video, so you can see that. But I think these are going to be fantastic for that very soft, summery sort of vibe. And of course, if you wanted it to be more creamy, crelly, opaque-like, then I think wearing it over an undie that matches with the base color would be perfect too. So lots of versatility with these, but honestly, I have learned to really appreciate sheer polishes over the last maybe 2-3 years. And these are just very soft and lovely, but also giving you that pond effect with the little flakes scattered in them. Now, next up is Chasing Sunsets. This one is kind of changing the vibe a little bit. This one's a coral base with pink, copper, gold, green color flip. So there's 2 shimmers in this set. I do think that both of them have a bit of a jelly-like formula, but there is a soft crelliness to them too. So honestly, this one and then the other shimmer are my top picks in the set. Maybe with Life Watermelon Emoji, kind of hard to say. These are just so fun and refreshing to see as we really get into the hot summer months here in the South. But I digress. So Chasing Sunsets has that crelly-like formula to it. It is on the softer side, though I do think if you don't have a prominent VNL, visible nail line, it can absolutely cover it up. Otherwise, if you're like me and it's very, very prominent, you might see just a tiniest bit of your smile line peeking through in the background. And then speaking of the next shimmer, this one's my top pick in the collection. This is Moonlight Mischief, described as a soft purple with blue, purple, magenta shifting shimmer and copper to gold at the furthest reaches. This is such a flattering color. I know it's purple, which is funny that it's my favorite in the set, but it's just one of those flattering, cool toned type purples, and the shimmer also has a cool tone to it as well. So overall, for my warm undertoned skin, I thought it popped like just ridiculously well on me. I love this one so much. This gives off that strong lavender milk sort of vibe as you build it up. Very similar to the others in the set. You are going to see just a touch of a visible nail line, just like Chasing Sunsets, that previous one. So again, just note these are soft, milky sort of vibes with the two shimmers. If it bothers you, of course you can wear a nude base or a color correcting base, but why would you? It's just so soft and delicate. And next up is Make Contact. This is a soft, bright green base with blue to green color shifting flakes and a shimmering color flip and blue, green, magenta, copper, gold, and green. So essentially we have these smaller iridescent flakes that are very rainbow-like. There's a ton of them in here, and it just gives you this soft sort of iridescent, almost like a reflective mylar look that's very, very soft because they're so small. Again, for opacity, I'm going to suggest 3 coats. This, of course, is another jelly. Although it does have that soft, crelly-like lean to it, especially in comparison to, say, Hidden Falls and Give Me Palm Trees, those first two. That's the whole purpose of these. They're supposed to be these soft, relaxing, neutral sort of feel. At least that's what the collection made me feel like. And last but not least, we've got Laguna. This is a creamy aqua jelly with blue to green iridescent flakes and blue, purple, magenta, copper shimmering shift. So in indoor light and bright lights, you're going to see the shimmer mostly as that nice cool toned purpley effect. As I build it up here in a moment, you'll see it, what I'm talking about. And the flakes here are also of the small variety. So nice small little pops of color from those flakes here. Definitely reminds me of some type of swimming pool of some sort. So really matching up namesake vibes as you go on through the collection. And again, 3 coats here is perfect. It does, once again, have that nice jelly-like look to it. So I think this one's going to cover you up just a touch more in terms of your smile line, if you have one, than the others, say those first couple. But overall, if you have a very, very prominent VNL, again, I'm repeating myself here. And then finally, we have the undie check. We're going to see if these will topper, just to kind of get an idea, because I know that shimmers and flakes, especially jellies, definitely have some sneaky versatility properties when you check it out. So Give Me Palm Trees over black, it definitely took away all of that base color. So this is one that you will see straight up flaky goodness left over if you choose to wear it with a darker color. Now, I'm going to flat out say Give Me Palm Trees, which is the purple, should be worn, if you're going to topper it, just throwing it out there, it should be worn with probably a grape cream polish. I think that will flatter it the best. And then next we've got Make Contact. This is that green crelly that we just went over. Again, you can see most of the shimmer just popping out here and the flaky action. Dark colors is going to kind of suck up that base color happening here too. But again, I do think that would also look really good over a matching green cream of some sort. And next we've got Hidden Falls. This was the reflective glitter polish. This one was very similar to how Make Contact looked. It kind of sucked up that base color at 1 coat over the dark color, and you're mostly seeing the reflective glitter and the flakes. I really feel like all of these you can absolutely kind of mess around with, but I think a matching undie would be perfect for these. Laguna, same thing. The shimmer popped out really well. Definitely showing off all the goodies that are packed in here that appear like you're swimming in the shimmer and flakes when you wear the polishes on their own. So you can see just a touch more of shimmer in Laguna. And then Real Life Watermelon Emoji. This was the softer, more squishier, very much like Give Me Palm Trees. So again, I would recommend if you're going to wear it as a topper or want to see some versatility, Watermelon Emoji, in my opinion, should have corals, I think pinks, and those little in-between pink and red colors for the base, I think would be really cool if you wanted to wear it like this. And then lastly, we have the 2 shimmers. Chasing Sunsets looks really cool over a dark color. No surprise there. I do think a lot of straight up shimmer finishes, if you guys saw my PPU video, they exploit so well over a dark color. So Chasing Sunsets definitely changes up the vibe here, and you can see all that shimmer goodness with that pinky sort of vibe. So really, really pretty. I think 2 coats over a black cream would look really badass in my opinion. And then finally, we've got my favorite, Moonlight and Mischief. This one takes on more of a dusky sort of blue to violet appearance. Really pretty. And similar to Chasing Sunsets, I think maybe 2 coats over a black base or a really dark base would look really cool. I think the shimmers in this set you can absolutely play up with different color bases if you wanted to, and then all the jellies, I personally would match them up with a matching base of some type if you wanted to play around and see what else these can do. So here is the family shot here, and I'm going to zoom out real quick so you guys can see all the bottles lined up too. And there you have it. These are going to be dropping today, May 27th at 2 p.m. Central Time. Each of the polishes have been poured out. There's 100 bottles each available, although Chris has no intention of restocking these. So she's continuing on with her limited edition path. She's also got a couple of new bath and body scents. I'm not going to lie, they sound amazing. They're fruity and floral goodness. I will link you guys to the Facebook group below if you want to join that and see the official launching information. She's got all the scents broken down and all the information for this release there. And I'll also link you to Vapid's website if you want to get that up and check that out when the launch happens in just a few short hours. If you enjoyed the video, please like and subscribe. Go watch my PPU video. I'm announcing winners in a couple of days for that. And as always, thank you so much for watching.